Of perhaps buying 20 of the best stocks in America, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, whatever, the companies that have been around for centuries or a century or decades or whatever, and just leaving it at that. Do you think that would outperform an index fund over the long term? And I want Charlie's opinion as well.
Well, it's a little bit of, I don't know whether you're saying the 20 largest companies, the 20 best, you might get different thoughts from different people on what they are. But I think probably the 20 you would pick would virtually match the results of an index fund. Who knows exactly which ones would be the best? But the real distinction, and Graham made this in his book, basically, is between the person who is going to spend an appreciable amount of time becoming something of an expert on businesses, because that's what stocks are, or the person who is going to be busy with another profession, wants to own equities, and actually will do very well in equities. But the real problem they have is that they may tend to get excited about stocks at the wrong time. Really, the idea of buying an index fund over time is not to buy stocks at the right time or the right stocks, it's to avoid buying them at the wrong time, the wrong stocks. So equities will do well over time, and you just have to avoid getting excited when other people are excited, or getting excited about certain industries when other people are. Trying to behave like a professional when you aren't spending the time and bringing what's needed to the game to be a professional. And if you're an amateur investor, there's nothing wrong with being an amateur investor. And you've got a very logical, profitable course of action available to you, and that is simply to buy into American business in a broadly diversified way and put your money in over time. So I would say your group of 20 will probably match an index fund, and you'll probably do well in that, and you will do well in an index fund. Charlie?
Well, I've got nothing to add, but I do think it's that knowing the edge of your own competency is very important. If you think you know a lot more than you do, well, you're really asking for a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and that's true outside of investments,
yes.
too.
Works particularly well in matrimony.